Hey y'all, this is Misty, and I just wanted to talk to you about the new and improved Petal Diffuser from doTERRA. And you may remember seeing a little bit of an incident with some of my previous diffusers. My Lumo and then Hazen's diffuser was a little elephant diffuser that was a special promo this last December, just up and went kaput. And doTERRA graciously sent me a new Lumo and the new Petal Diffuser, which I'm about to show you. But you know, I had some little snatchers just decide to snatch those packages right off my front porch. So doTERRA again came through and graciously sent me two more, and I am so excited to debut this and walk you through this new diffuser, what's different from the old one. And then I'm going to kind of go over some diffuser 101. It's one thing to actually read about it from some of my previous posts in the past, but I think it's another to actually show you what I'm talking about. So I'm very excited to do that. If you have any questions when you're, watching this, just reach out to me and let me know. So first off, I'm going to talk about the old diffuser, the old Petal. So it is just this really sweet purple color. You can set this for 1, 2, and 4 hour settings. And the 4 hours is the longest that it'll run. So this was great for Hazen's room starting out. This is actually what came in my AromaTouch diffused kit way back when, almost 3 years ago. And so it was great for her. And really, if I could just get her to sleep the first 4 hours of the night, then she would be good for the rest of the night. So this was totally fine for her in her little bedroom. And so this has an option for a nightlight, which is really nice. And also you can, it covers about 330 square feet. So think a small bedroom or, a bathroom. I'm just kind of thinking if you're diffusing when you're getting ready, or to actually purify the air in your bathroom, because that can be a nasty place. Anyway, great for small bedrooms and small spaces. But the new diffuser, excited to show you. Let me actually hold them up together so you can kind of see. So here's the difference, the old and the new. The new diffuser is more of this neutral beigey color, taupe, I don't really know. You can figure that out for yourself. But what I love is that this has some different settings. So you do still have the nightlight option. Turn that on or turn that off, but you can set it for 2 or 6 hours continuously, or set it for 12 hours, and it's going to run 5 minutes on, 5 minutes off. In the past, if you wanted a diffuser that would run more than 4 hours, you would go with the Lumo or the old AromaTouch diffuser. But now you get it in the Petal, which is super exciting. This also covers about the same square footage, about 330 square feet, so still great for smaller spaces or just smaller areas within your home. But also look at this fun ribbed detail. So isn't that cool? You also have your mist button, so this is where you would choose your setting, and then this is where you would turn the light on and off. And then you've got this little guy back here where you plug in the cord to plug in the wall. So let me actually break down a Petal diffuser and all of its parts, and we'll get into kind of the 101 of diffusing. So with the diffuser, you have the lid and you have the bottom piece. But with your lid, and this is going to be important when you're talking about cleaning, which I'll talk about that here in a second, this part actually comes off. So you want to make sure that you are cleaning up the buildup that's going to be around these edges. Now this is where the water is coming up from the diffuser and it's coming out as the mist, right? So you do get a lot of buildup here. You want to make sure you clean around the edges and all of that. And then it just pops right back in. This is probably going to be pretty loud. Yep. And then you have the bottom. So two things I want to show you here in the bottom. One is the ultrasonic disc. So this is what is actually vibrating at a high frequency and causing the water and the oil to change into the mist. So that is what's happening here. And then you have your red fill line. So you want to just fill your water up to this point. If you fill it over, the diffuser is not going to work. Not that it's broken, it's just not going to mist like you want to. So just dump some out and you're good. You do also just want to use tap water, so don't use your filtered water, don't use your bottled water, just straight tap is good. And really the oil actually works better and mists better when you are using tap water, just because of the minerals and the ions and things like that. So just use tap, which makes it easier for you. And again, fill to that red line. And then one thing I've actually noticed about this diffuser is there is a little trick to putting the lid on, and let me show you the difference. So with the old Petal Diffuser, you can literally put it on, doesn't matter like what, there's nothing to match up. That's what I'm trying to say. But with this one, there is, for about a good minute, I was wondering why this thing would not close properly, and I figured it out. So you will see here, once I find it myself, there we go. There are these two lines right there. Hopefully y'all can see that. But you want these to match up so you can actually put the lid on. So just as an example, they are not matched up and that is not shut all the way. So make sure that that is matched up, and I'm telling you that now so you don't drive yourself crazy trying to figure that out. But what is great is that these old diffusers are being phased out everywhere, whether you just buy the Petal Diffuser by itself, or if you come in with a kit that has the Petal Diffuser, it's going to be replaced with this one. So that is super, super exciting. As far as filling up your diffuser and using it, kind of my blanket general recommendation is only put 5 to 7 drops of the essential oil in the diffuser to start. Definitely if you're using, if you're just diffusing like a single oil or a single blend, that really gives you a good idea of how that oil is going to fill the room. And you'll notice that some fill the room a little bit more than others. For example, On Guard. I swear I put just 4 drops of On Guard in the Petal Diffuser and it just fills the room. No problem. Probably because it has some stronger oils in there like cinnamon and clove, but it really covers the room. As another example, Citrus Bloom, which was the limited edition oil around Mother's Day, doesn't quite fill the room up as much. So I do have to put a few more drops in the diffuser for that to cover the room in the same capacity. So hope that makes sense. But really you can put upwards of 12 drops in this diffuser of an essential oil. And you'll find that you'll probably be doing that once you start to mix and match blends and find all kinds of diffuser recipes on doTERRA's website, even Pinterest. There's tons of different recipes there, but you're totally fine to put upwards of 12 drops. So yes, that's that. Just start with 5 to 7. And again, that kind of helps you judge how much oil you need for whatever room in your house that you're diffusing in. I think that was all. Oh, cleaning. That's important. So cleaning your diffuser. 2 things that you want to do. The first is wiping it out. So you really want to do this when you're switching to diffusing a new oil. Just open up the top, kind of rinse it out in the sink with some water, and then wipe it dry with a dry cloth. That's going to help get any of the previous oil residue out so you can put the new in. Once a month, and please do this once a month because I did not deep clean my diffusers for a long time, but you will notice that there starts to, there's a ring that kind of develops right around the water line. It's totally normal, don't freak out. But you're going to want to deep clean your diffuser, and that is just simply, again, filling your diffuser, where's the water line, just below the water line, and adding 1 to 2 tablespoons of vinegar, depending on how dirty or how stained your diffuser is. You might want to do 2. And then you're going to run that solution for 15 minutes, making sure that that whole system gets cleaned and really, really deep cleaned. Afterwards, again, you'll dump the solution out, wipe with a dry cloth. You might still have a little bit of residue along the sides or even in the middle where the disc is. That's totally fine. Take a Q-tip, dip it in some alcohol, and swirl it around that disc. That's really going to help the disc get super clean so it can function 100%. And again, if you have some residue on the sides, use that Q-tip and just rub that alcohol on there and it's gonna come right off, I promise. So that is the brand new Petal Diffuser for you. Also just some basics on how to use your diffuser and breaking that down. I hope this was helpful, but just be looking forward to getting this anytime you order the Petal Diffuser in the future. Thanks for watching.